But guys, if you go through this, don't do it. Just don't freaking do it. Okay, guys, today's video is gonna be a little tough subject over here. I want to talk about divorce, and the divorce is. I never lived that because I don't want to use the word. I was smart enough to understand the consequence and the risk that if you end up with a woman, you're gonna be destroyed financially. And since I started to study female nature, I understand how most women, how nasty they are. The guys out there, they need to fight like crazy just to see their kid because the woman came out with all kind of lie and the judge believed them and they end up in court and financially it's the lawyer, all that shit, the guys are getting destroyed. And there's a lot of guys, I cannot say the word on YouTube, but there's a lot of guys delete themselves. So you guys put it together. I cannot say the word, they delete themselves. And I'm saying, guys, don't do it. Don't freaking do it. I understand it's hard. I understand it's tough. And you know what's crazy about that is when you talk about that to a woman, that a guys or a feminist, in a divorce, there's a lot of guys. I think it's a number like put all the delete that you have causing a divorce, 100%. The one who delete themselves is 70% of men. 70% of freaking men. And you told that to a feminist and all that, and I take a look at the behavior. Again, I like to just keep my mouth shut and you listen what they said. And you know what? There's zero freaking empathy. The feminists are not empathic towards the cause of a man. They don't put themselves into the shoe. They don't give a fuck about men. Guys, as soon as you deal with a feminist, just freaking run. Don't try to argue. It's a waste of time. I always want to say that feminists or even hate men. Don't try to argue and sympathize with them or whatever. Those feminists, they're fucked up in the head. They're freaking fucked up in the head. And they're freaking nasty. Because I remember a couple of times we talked about that subject. I didn't care. They didn't care at all. And one of them was even laughing about it. She was happy about it. But at the end of the day, guys, we're going to watch a video over here. And every man that go to a divorce think about deleting them. Every man that go through that. Because most of the time, the guys is the one who provide for their family financially. As a father, how much you sacrifice yourself for your family. Most women don't understand that. How much a real good father sacrifice himself for his freaking family, his wife, and exceptionally his children. All the effort that he did, all the overtime that he have to do, all the money that he spent for his wife that deep down he doesn't want to spend. He just do that make her happy. And that's a mistake in my opinion. All that is gone. All that sacrifice is gone. And that bitch should probably go suck another dick and she cheat on you. And I get it. You just want to say, F it, I'm done. But guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Every man think about it, but don't do it. And we're going to watch a little video over here to back up what I'm talking about here.
No, because I feel like we always talk about like how divorce affects women, but we don't talk about how it affects men.
It affects men the exact same way. I have 3 or 4 friends, some top name. I'm not even going to bring their name.
And you know what? He said top. When he said top, that means those guys have a shitload of money. Those guys have a shitload of money. That's what I mean when he said top.
into a A-list celebrity. And big friends, regular friends, every man, it affects them the exact same way. I know at least 3 people sane and like me. I don't give a about nothing. I literally considered suicide.
Wow.
I know 3 other guys literally considered it as well. It is exactly as devastating to a man as it is to a woman.
Really?
Absolutely.
No.
So that's it, guys. If you think about it, don't do it. Just don't freaking do it. Go through all that bullshit, and you know what? 5, 6 years from now, you're going to feel good about it. You're going to understand what I'm talking about female nature and all that shit. All women are freaking nasty. All women that, all the sacrifice that you did, some of them was their goal. Some women, that's what they do. They have you have a shitload of money. They're going to stick with you for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Get you married. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to divorce you. And ka-ching, they're going to cash in. That's why I talk so much, guy, about female nature. Understand the freaking law or against the freaking man. All the sacrifice that you did for your family is going to be gone. This is freaking terrible. It's hard to accept. But guys, if you go through this, don't do it. Just don't freaking do it. I don't have maybe I'm going to put a phone number for the US and Canada on top over here to help you guys. Call those guys and they're going to help you. I'm not a professional who's going to be able to help you. Now, if you have that thought in your head, don't do it. Go through this and don't freaking do it. And that's the reason why I said to all guys, don't live with a woman and don't have baby, because of the freaking law. The law against us. And later on, maybe in 20, 30, 40 years, those freaking laws going to change. Because right now, the boys out there are getting freaking destroyed. And that is not right. And women don't care. They don't care about what's going on. The false accusation they threw to your husband. Oh, he hit me. He hit my children. And it's all a freaking lie. Look, Johnny Depp. Look, Johnny Depp, what happened to him? That bitch tried to destroy her, or him, Amber Heard. All the lie, all the bullshit that guy have to go through. All the lie. And what she put those lies, all the women, the feminists, all were believing her. He had to bring her in court to clear his freaking name, that the whole world know the truth. And he's a high value guy. He got a shitload of money. Boys, you need to understand how women think, the risk towards the reward. Women are freaking nasty. Not all of them, but most of them, when you understand how they think and when they do, women don't use violence physically. They do all that kind of bullshit. False accusation. Prevent you to see your kid. Tell the judge that you beat her up when it's not true. And women know the law. They're going to use the law at their own advantage. If they have to lie, they're going to lie. And it's rough for the boys. It's really, really rough. I get it. And women don't care about the guys. Or they never forget that. Never forget that, boys. Women are freaking nasty. When you understand how they think. So look, little video about that subject. It's a delicate subject. I said, guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not going to be able to help you. But I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. And maybe the best solution, you stay away from those freaking women. To have a beautiful life. A life without drama. No woman, no kid. With what's going on these days, that might be the best life that you could have. No woman in your life. That might be. Because I know a lot of guys out there, man, they're living a freaking nightmare. All the commitment towards the family, they're living a nightmare. So guys, quick video about this. And you like my content, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.